Cincinnati Music Festival has attracted thousands of people to the city of Cincinnati dating all the way back to the 60s. What was once a weekend in the month of July has turned into a week full of events and attractions that make Cincinnati the place to be in July. From Black Tech Week, the Black Music Walk of Fame, the Cincy Taste the Soul, and the Cincinnati Music Festival, thousands of people will be gathering here in our city to get a little taste of what Cincinnati has to offer. This week being a week of celebrating Black music and Black innovation, we must showcase how Black businesses and brands work together to make Cincinnati great. The Cincy Black Travel Guide is a digital interactive guide created to give tourists and residents a week-long list of activities happening during the week. Plus, it will showcase all the amazing Black businesses that we have here in our city. It will be full of discounts and amazing offers for you to come and enjoy Cincinnati local businesses. So get your business signed up to be a part of the Cincy Black Travel Guide because Cincinnati is the place to be in July. Get your Cincy Black Travel Guide by visiting www.cincyblacktravel.com. Yo, 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 it is the Queen Aziza Nubia, and we are back here live with another Boss Talk episode. And this is live, y'all, pre-recorded. And I know you guys are happy when you guys see me live. So thank you guys for tuning in. We have a very, very, very special episode all the way in Africa. We are bringing back DJ the Money Coach. He is here live with us. We have gotten so much great feedback from our last conversation we had. Someone just commented on a post yesterday saying, yo, that last financial live you did was on point. Keep it coming. So I know people are excited to hear and to just learn about what you're doing. So tell us, give us some updates. What's been going on?
Well, first and foremost, AZ, thank you for having me on your show live. And I am sitting here right in the beautiful Paje Beach in Zanzibar. And I'm actually here with a whole bunch of people from America that look just like you and me. And it is right now 6:47 p.m. and we are chilling at my partner's place called Mr. Kite Exotic School and Restaurant right on the beach.
Okay. All right. So the weather out there looking pretty good?
Looking pretty good. The weather out here is better than San Diego.
I love it. I love it. So the last time we had you on the live, you gave us so many gems when it comes to finances. And I kind of want to go deeper in that and really talk about how travel can bring in income and opportunity. And I know you have an amazing project happening right now where people need to jump in and jump on it so they can be with you on that beach in Tanzania, chilling, listening to the ocean waves. So give me a little feedback on, what opportunities are there, or just give us some background on why you're there.
Well, we're on what's called the Take a Bite Out of Zanzibar economic tour. And what BITE stands for is buy real estate here in the motherland on the beautiful island of Zanzibar. I for invest. That means build businesses from America and do it with Africans for Africans with Black Americans from the United States. The T is for travel. Travel exclusively and experience a bucket list trip with DJ the Money Coach in the 7 spheres of money. So I have with me right now 8 people that came over here who are business owners in America, very successful, and they actually have invested in Zanzibar with me in my luxury residential resort that will open up in December of 2023.
Okay. That's awesome. So, how can people sign up to learn more about this? Let's start there.
Well, you know what? That is a great question. Actually, AZ, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time, I'm actually doing a master class live here to actually teach them exactly how to buy, invest, and actually travel exclusively here to Zanzibar with us. So we can provide for them in your description, and that could be their first step to actually find out. So tomorrow, I'm going to have attorneys, bankers, expats who own restaurants here, people who own distribution businesses here from the United States that actually are growing businesses and taking advantage of this amazing wave that we have no idea that this is the best kept secret on the planet. That's going to be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. 12 noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to do a 2-hour masterclass from our awesome partner. Her name is Ashley, originally from Philadelphia, and she's opened up an amazing restaurant called The Box at Ashley, and it is amazing. So we're going to do that live tomorrow. So the first thing they have to do, AZ, is hit that link. I'm going to have Kadera give it to you if she has not already done, so that she can see all these amazing business owners, investors, communities being built right here in Zanzibar with people that look just like you and me.
Awesome. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to getting that information, to sharing with you guys. And I think that's amazing. I can't wait to plan my trip to Zanzibar. But what was it about investing in Africa, or taking your money out of the country, that was so appealing, and how has it been beneficial for you? I know a lot of people want to know that.
Well, first and foremost, it's a no-brainer because we are being sold a negative propaganda campaign to Black Americans specifically about the fears of coming to Africa. But here's the reality. And we actually did a historical tour yesterday with a historian named Professor Belozzi, and he said all the people that have been coming here for the last decade have been Europeans, Russians, Asians, Chinese, Japanese, Germans, taking all the resources from this country, and he hasn't seen any Black Americans.
Wow.
So that's first and foremost, okay? Number two, this is like the gold rush in San Francisco. What do I mean by that? Because it is an island that has not been colonized like the rest of the islands and the continent of Africa on the West Coast and the Central Coast. So it's a first to market opportunity in what's called S-curve economics. So if you're out there listening to me live and you've had a master's degree in business, you know what S-curve economics is. If you don't, all you got to do is get a book called The Roaring 2000s by Dr. Harry Etz Jr. Okay? And what S-curve economics is this: when you come up with a new technology, early adopters are people who have a lot of money, or people who are influencers that actually can play around with the technology while it's extremely expensive. So that's the first 0 to 10% of people. When it gets to 10%, then the general masses, AZ, start to use it because they see the influencers on, YouTube, IG, TikTok that are talking about these amazing technologies. So then you have an S-curve where from 10% to 70%, the market grows by almost 1,000%. That's where we're right now. We're right in the early adoption phase, right at the 10%, that over the next 2 to 5 years, we're going to hit what's called critical mass. And after it hits critical mass, all the people that are watching this that are not wise enough to take advantage of it, AZ, they're going to pay triple and quadruple retail because they're going to come to this beautiful island where now they see everybody coming. But remind you, the Europeans are already here, but we still have opportunity because we're building a multi-million-dollar residential resort that's going to be complete again by December. We also are building 3 more resorts over the next 24 months with our money, our resources, with our professionals. So that's the reason why I'm here. And the third reason is I am a studier of economics.
Right.
Okay. So I had the opportunity back in 2017 to go to a resort in Mexico called Hotel Iscarre. It's a 5-star resort that is magnificent. Now, when I went there and stayed in 2017, it was $6,000 for a 1-week stay. I came back the next year, AZ. In 2018, I stayed for 10 days and it was $10,000. At that point, I knew that resort had something special. So I got in touch with the chief operating officer. I asked him, can I invest $100,000? He said, sure. Number one, are you a citizen of Mexico? I was not. That immediately eliminated me. But let me tell you this, AZ. That
Yeah.
resort today now charges for a suite and a junior suite from $1,500 to $2,000 a night. Zanzibar,
Wow.
what we're building, is going to be in the same lane. So I already seen the video. I have the blueprint, and I'm running that game plan down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to ask some questions from the people I'm here with that are Black business owners, successful in America, and why did they decide to line up and participate in cooperative economics with DJ the Money Coach and the 7 Spheres of Money, because their opinion is more important than mine. Because the people that are watching this, they're more like them than they are like me. What do I mean by that? There's 3 types of people that invest and come here. First, they're millennials who actually make it sexy. They're the ones that are young, fit, hungry, traveling on a shoestring budget, and they make the sexy sexier, right?
Right.
The second group of people are what we call professional middle class, like you and I. They have resources. They're ready to buy their first holiday home, their second holiday home. They're trying to really get into that passive income lane, right? And then the third group of people are like who I really am, the ultimate investor in the cash flow quadrant. I'm in the I quadrant. So I'm a developer of developments and projects in real estate. And that's what we're doing right now. So what I do is I explain how simple it is to buy real estate here, show them how to set up business, and show them how to create passive, strong income, and show them how to get the road to residency. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Okay. That sounds super amazing. So I'm looking forward to speaking with some of these people to get some on-camera live testimonials. I think this is
Absolutely.
dope.
Absolutely. So, hey, the beauty of the thing, when you own your own business, you can do what you want to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my stage left, and I'm going to introduce you to who I call the protege. Now, I will mind you, he's the youngest person that's invested here at the young age of what? How old are you? 24 years of age. He is a financial analyst on Wall Street. So I'm going to pass the mic to him, and then he's going to tell you why he's excited about getting on this freedom train, or what we call the pom-pom lifestyle movement. Plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the Beach of the World Club, Zanzibar. Here's Tajir to tell you why he's here and investing his money.
Perfect. What's going on, Aziza? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you doing?
Excellent. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
Let me get mic'd up real quick. Let me talk to you. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, perfect. We're set. Yeah, we're in here in Zanzibar. We're viewing our luxury residential resort. We brought our people out here, fellow business owners, to the island of Zanzibar. And really, this is the time where if you've been thinking about something, if you're like, oh, I want to do something, I'm not sure. Hey, I want to take it to the next level. This is the time to do it. You need to get involved with us now. I'm here because I saw the opportunity in Zanzibar. I understand the power of economics. I understand being a part of a development before it becomes the big, sexy Las Vegas, Miami, Cancun, whatever. We are here, boots on the ground, looking at all of this amazing opportunity to partner with the local people here and bring equity and ownership to what they're doing and connect that with us in Black America and create wealth and power for generations to come. And this is what we're doing right now. So that's why I'm here, because I saw the opportunity and I know what we do. Being a part of the group, we are the best in the business in the professional middle class. So it was only logical next step for me to be here in Zanzibar.
Right. Okay, awesome. So you're 24.
Yes.
Oh, most 24-year-olds are just figuring out life. They're not investing into real estate development deals. What led you on this path, and what made this opportunity so appealing to you?
I mean, from very early on, when I started to understand the history of America and Black people, I understood that money was the great equalizer, right? Because you could get into all of the social politics and all of that, but the foundational amount is he who has the most money and economics and networks wins. So I learned that when I was about 17 years old. So knowing that, I went and took steps to implement that. So my first stage, graduating college, working, but then getting involved in networking with other business owners that could take what I was doing and 10x what I was doing with the group so we can do it cooperatively. So I went hard when I was 17, reading a whole bunch of books. So I got it early and I just implemented what I learned.
That is super awesome. So tell me a little bit about the opportunity that's there. I know you kind of mentioned on it, but like, what are some like key things that I know people are thinking about? Okay, I'm interested in it, but what's going to be the benefit for me? Am I going to get a fast return? Like, what do I get from this opportunity? And based off of your experience, because you invested into this yourself. So what has that been like?
So the investment experience has been amazing. So to your question, what people need to understand is this. When you are developing something, think of America, think of Miami, think of San Diego, think of LA 150 to 200 years ago, before it became the major commercial destination it is now, before the luxury condos, before the brand new houses, before the $1 million properties. That's where we're at right now. So everything that you could have had in Los Angeles, Miami, Las Vegas 200 years ago, you could have right now, right? So that's real estate, that's land, that's businesses, that's transportation, that's cosmetics, that's retail, that's everything right now in Zanzibar.
Okay, that's awesome. So, how easy or how difficult was it for you to start on this venture? A lot of people think like, oh, doing business in Africa requires so much stuff. How was that process? Was it an easy process to get started?
I think looking for the word easy when you're trying to level up and do something monumental is a wrong correlation. I think
Okay.
you can do anything if you have the mindset to get it done and you put an effort towards networking, creating relationships, and adding value. I think when you do that, you can do pretty much anything. So I wouldn't use the word easy. You have to be dedicated. But we're here now, and that's why we're here to provide the opportunity to you and your audience to where we've already been on the ground. We've already done, the ugly work that nobody wants to do. So they can come and partner with us and what we're already doing and know that you already have people that have connections on the ground that are here developing. So there's trust and there's connection. So all you have to do is decide, am I ready to go to the next step?
That sounds good. So, for someone who's watching this and they're thinking about, like, whoa, okay, what are the steps? What should I do first? Do they need to come out and visit? Should they call you guys to do a presentation? How does that step process go?
So the first things first is they need to hit the link in your bio and get connected with us so we can sit down with them and talk with them and understand who they are, understand what they're trying to do to make sure our visions are congruent. So that's first things first. We have to get to know you. You have to get to know us and be a part of our network. That's step one. And then we get to all of the fancy, beautiful stuff later on. But first things first, you have to know what you want to do and how you're looking to get there so we can help you out.
That sounds awesome. I will. Is there anything you think anybody needs to know that I haven't asked yet? That's always a great question to ask because you've been hitting all the questions on the mark.
I already told you they just need to hit the link and get connected with us. So they're listening, they're excited, they need to hit the link and put some action behind their excitement.
Yes, because it's new levels, new things. And I loved everything you talked about as far as not having to look at the easy way. It's kind of like if this is something that you're passionate about and you're serious about being one of the first, because I know if I would have had an opportunity to invest in Las Vegas when they were developing Las Vegas, I would take that. So exactly. I'm saying this is prime opportunity, guys, and you know how that happens when people offer this opportunity. Like if you are blessed to be in a position to act on it, definitely jump on and act on it. The link in the description will be there momentarily so you guys can sign up and check out DJ's masterclass tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure that masterclass is going to get you on point and get you connected with these brothers so you can start traveling and investing into Africa and being part of history being made.
1,000%. This is where they need to be right now. They need to be on the masterclass tomorrow because we're going to have heavy hitters. And if they're really ready to get to the next level, they'll be in the masterclass. And let me give you back to DJ.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, so AZ, Those are
Hey,
great
DJ.
questions. So I'm going to now turn it over to, a sharp woman that goes by Financially Free D, and she's going to tell you why the women in America ought to be here. And one of the first things that they got to do, AZ, is number one, they need to get educated. Opportunity. Number two, they need to have a plan for their future, regardless of them meeting us or not. If they don't have a plan, the opportunity here is not for them. Okay.
Right.
Number three, they need to plug into a proven system of success that can show you in 6 to 12, 18 to 36 months how to crawl, walk, run their way to success. So I'm about to turn over to this young professional who's just turned 31 years of age in December, and in the past 18 months have created over a six-figure income through our 7 Spheres of Money system. And she is the reason why we are being so successful in Zanzibar. Her name is Financially Free D. I'm going to pass the mic.
Okay, sounds great.
Hello. Hi, Aziza.
Hey, Financially Free D. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you, girl?
I am doing really well. I'm looking forward to just hearing your experience with this whole Zanzibar trip investment. Tell us what made this opportunity so appealing to you.
Okay, so honestly, going all the way back, I was a part of Zanzibar before Zanzibar was even a Zanzibar thing, something that we were doing that came into fruition. So when I met DJ, the money coach, I met him as a client, and I come from the financial industry in the corporate world. And I was at a place in my life where I needed to, know business, like how to operate. So I know the corporate being an employee, but how do I operate within my own and do it successfully? So I became a client of his, and he really gave me the blueprint of how to run a successful corporate business myself as the owner and not the employee. So fast forward into that, I've been a world traveler for about 14 years now. And DJ originally was just coming to Zanzibar as a bucket list trip, not as an investment opportunity, none of these things. And so he said, "Hey D, I know you travel the world. I need your help. Can you plan this trip for me?" So I'd never been to Africa. This was the one continent I'd never been to at the time. And so I had to, find the right people, set up the trip, do everything that needed to be done. At that time, DJ stumbled upon this hidden gem. That's what happened. And from there, the rest was history. As soon as he got back and told me, "Hey, D, we got to do this," we went to work. That's what we did. And literally, this went from a bucket list trip to a $1 billion opportunity.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. So tell me about the benefits in this opportunity that you feel like, women here in America really need to jump on this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll tell you this. For one, I'm in a male-dominated industry. So I am in the financial industry. I've always been in a room full of men. And I'm a small woman. I'm a petite woman. I look young. So the respect is a thing for any woman who's in corporate America. You don't get the respect. And so here, the opportunity is to build your own. You don't have to get respect from anyone because what you have is ownership. You are the boss, literally. You're not the CEO. You're not the executive. You are the boss. And so here I've been brokering deals, $1 million deals. I've been, meeting people who are developing the land here, who are creating policy here. I mean, there's so much opportunity for women because you can create your own narrative, which we don't have in America because we're in a patriarchal system. And there is no opportunity to do anything new. So all you can do is do what the blueprint is already set. But here in Africa, there's nothing but opportunity, to say the very least.
Okay. All right. She hit every nail on the coffin right there with that. It's opportunity. And, it's opportunity. And I love how you said we have the opportunity to write our own narrative and we don't have to fit into these specific boxes. Because I think a lot of women, especially if you have not traveled abroad, you don't even realize how patriarchal our society is until you get into different societies where, you know, the matriarch is just as powerful or equal to
Yes,
that.
yes,
So I think that's
yes.
awesome.
It is Aziza. The opportunity here is endless. And I'm not just saying this, I'm living this, I'm doing this, I'm doing deals every single day as a woman, a black woman, very much a black woman. You understand? And
Yeah.
so the opportunity is here to make millions and millions, and not only to make millions, but to be able to work with your people, help your people and yourself, and create something that we're not able to do in America. So that's the most valuable part. And then, you know, the beauty of the island and it being crystal blue waters and white sand and palm trees is just the cherry on top.
Right. I definitely love it. So tell me, like, what are some of the like, we're talking about the business opportunities, but let's talk about just some of the luxuries that come with this opportunity. Not only are you investing, which is creating a monetary legacy for, you know, for you, but what are just some of the amazing attractions and features that are in art and made this opportunity appealing to you as well?
100%. So number one, when I came here, the food, and we don't, I think, recognize in America how important what we put into our body, how that affects us, how we look, how we feel, everything. So the food is so fresh, it's so pure. Right now, we're actually at a local restaurant with one of our, you know, one of our partners owns this restaurant. And the food, literally, not only does it taste better, not only is it the true organic, not the Whole Foods organic, but the real, they just got this crab out the ocean like a couple of hours ago organic. Yeah. So not only that, but we literally ate dinner for $3.50.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not talking about rice and beans. You understand what I'm saying? So there's so much opportunity to not really be a millionaire, but live like a millionaire here. There's so much opportunity to live a better quality of life. And my words, I don't want you to hear my words. I want you to come experience it for yourself, because they always say the proof is in the pudding, right? So if you come and see it yourself, you can come and experience exactly what I'm saying. I don't need the words. You'll see it for yourself.
I love it. I love it. So again, people, you got to be at this masterclass tomorrow, because the masterclass is going to be your first step for you to be able to be on the other side of this camera where Financial 3D is at, enjoying life and making money, living luxury.
And making money.
Making money, living, and just living up her best life.
Definitely living my best life at 31 years old. I'm telling you. So I definitely want to say thank you, Aziza. I'm going to actually give the mic back to DJ. And if you all want to learn more, you definitely need to be in the masterclass. We're going to break it down, and we're going to not talk about it, because the proof is the proof. You're going to see it tomorrow. You're going to speak to many business owners, repats, local businesses, even the people that we brought on the trip, investors here with us. You're going to hear from everyone. So definitely be at that masterclass. And Aziza, thank you for your time. I'm going to allow you to speak with DJ now.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
AZ.
Hey, man. So I'm kind of feel a certain kind of way because I'm in Music Fest week, so I can't even jump on a plane to get out there. But tomorrow, this masterclass is gonna get us set up right.
Exactly. And let me show you. You know, so I want to say to your audience, because most of your people, they are on YouTube, they're on IG, they're on TikTok. Okay.
Yes.
And most of the people that they see, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm 25 years in the game. Okay. I am a real entrepreneur. Everything that I talk to you about, I own. I want you to hear that. The person that's watching this right now is listening to my voice. I own equity and ownership in everything that I'm showing you. Before you talk to Tajir, before you talk to Financially Free D, they knew one thing. I own equity and ownership in everything that I showed them. Why is that important? Because 98% of the people that you see on these social media platforms, I'm not spreading any shade, but I'm just going to keep it a buck with you.
Okay.
Okay? They are in the consultative relationship. What is that? Sexy videos, but they own absolutely nothing. They generally live their lifestyle by getting fees to tell you they can teach you about what I'm doing in real life. And I'm going to give you a prime example how the power of realness is real. So we have an investor that's here with us from California who invited her friend who knew nothing about me, who's very successful in real estate. And I'm going to let you have her tell you how real this is from her perspective. And I didn't know anything about this sharp lady, and she knew nothing about me, that she got an invite and she had the resources to come here. Her name is Cynthia, and she's going to tell your people what the real and why she's excited about Zanzibar after knowing nothing about me, literally. Here we go.
Okay, Cynthia.
Hi, I'm Cynthia.
Hello,
And
Cynthia. Are you
thank you.
enjoying yourself this weekend, this week?
Absolutely 100%. And I just want to say I would never attend a master class of anything, okay? Because they're all over the internet. So I feel that they're all kind of like just saying things to get people to pay their money. With
Okay.
DJ is not asking you for any money to do anything until you're going to do something. If you're going to buy real estate, of course, you're going to need money. But the class is real. And my friend invited me. I came. I'm impressed. I understand the journey. So I'm here and I'm ready to invest 100%. And I've never, ever attended a master class.
Wow. So what made it so appealing for you to want to invest?
It's real. It's really real. Like if you're here, you can see the growth of what they're doing. And I see it for myself. And one more thing, I prayed on it. And the answer was yes, go ahead and do it.
Wow. Wow. And you were just coming to Zanzibar just with your friend, ain't know nothing about anything, and now you're ready for a piece of that pie.
Absolutely. 100%.
Wow. So, what made you feel comfortable with it? Because you know, a lot of people, one, they don't like to travel abroad, and then when they do it, and then you get there, and you're like, you know what, I want a piece of this pie. Like, what were just, besides just everything that experience, what was that like to get you to that decision?
The actual scene of what's happening here is you can see it.
You
You
could
can
definitely
see
see
it
it.
becoming. It's
Wow.
becoming. And my prayers were answered and I got the answer I needed so I could move forward.
I think that's super amazing. So, what would be and this, and I'm just coming from you because you're a person that's invested, looking to invest, and you have the best, what should I say, the like you're the eyes of the people who have never known DJ Money Coach, never been Zanzibar, but you're somebody that was taken away from it. What would you tell a person who's interested but not sure that they need to do to be prepared for this opportunity?
Well, that's a hard question. But
Okay.
I would say hear what he's saying. You can make your own decision afterwards, but at least hear what he is saying. This guy's really smart. And I've already learned so much from him. And I'm already into real estate, so I know real estate.
Right.
But he's very smart on knowing to be in a collective and make it easier and better for everyone to be able to own a piece of the pie.
Wow. That's super amazing. So everybody's been talking about this amazing food that you guys are witnessing there. and how fresh it is. Well, tell me some of the stuff that you've been able to eat on and experience, and if it was your first time experiencing that.
The calamari, and we were
Okay.
blown away. Like, whoa, this is really good. And what else do we have? And the food at the resort is really good. It's very tasty and it's seasoned well. And of course, we're being introduced to new foods that we don't really eat in the States, but it's all very good. It's very tasty. It's the
That
same
is
food.
amazing.
Yes,
So,
the same
guys, like,
food, just different seasonings.
man, and see, I can already taste it now just from the pictures and videos that I've seen. But guys, this is an amazing opportunity that you should definitely jump on. The masterclass is tomorrow. Even if you're on the fence and not sure if you should invest or even learn more, it's not going to hurt you to give up a few of your hour or two to listen in, because you can be in Zanzibar next, looking at all the amazing things that everyone's there looking at. And this could be your next big opportunity to create that financial legacy you've been wanting to reach. So, Cynthia, I thank you so much for taking the time to come up and just share with us your experience, especially your experience of being someone who knew nothing about the opportunities, who did not know DJ Money Coach. And you're like, you know what? I need to be a part of this because I can see the vision. Like I said, if I would have had the opportunity to jump on Las Vegas, when Las Vegas was being developed, I would do it. And this is the same opportunity that we're trying to present to you guys today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All righty. Well, that's good. Like, who else does DJ Money Coach got for us to talk about? I'll interview everybody. Like, tell us what the deal is.
I'm going to turn you over to DJ, and he's going to tell you what the deal is.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. All right, we're going to give you one last person because we like to keep it balanced. You got two sharp, professional Black women who are already successful. And now we introduce you to one sharp Black professional man, and we're going to give you one more. And this gentleman's name is Isaiah. And Isaiah has been part of the 7 Spheres of Money system the longest of all the people. So he can tell you how he came into contact with us several years ago and why he has remained part of the 7 Spheres of Money team and why he invested in Zanzibar. And he is amazing, owns multiple acres of very successful real estate in the central part of the United States. So without further ado, here's the last person that we're going to give you, and then I'm going to wrap it up for you. Say hello to our executive member, Isaiah.
Hello, Isaiah. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
I'm doing good. So let's start. Let's start where what interests you about the 7 spheres of money, and why are you still a part of this amazing, amazing business to this day?
So I actually ran into DJ on another content creator's channel on YouTube, and I liked a lot of the stuff that he was saying. Just it really resonated with me. Talking about financial literacy, and how to put a plan together. And sometimes you can be kind of skeptical of these things, but I really liked where he was, the information that he was presenting. And so like I said before, hit the link. So I hit the link, signed up for the consultation. And the first consultation, I mean, it was just very real. He introduced the program, what it's about, what the intention is, all those things. And again, it just kind of all connected and it clicked for me. And so ultimately I decided to become a member. In addition to that, so I was actually, this was back in 2020. So in addition to that, back during the start of the pandemic, I'd already been putting together a plan for some property that my family and I own. So I was putting everything together, had all the documentation together, had all the paperwork and everything together. And I just didn't really know how to go about it. And so, again, when I heard, the information that he was presenting in terms of finances and family finance more specifically and everything, it just kind of brought it back full circle. And so from there, I, joined the program, and from there things have, just taken off. in terms of being able to have the resources and have the knowledge and the resources and to be able to execute and put it and put everything in the right place. And I think one of the other things that really attracted me to that really drew me to the program was the fact that he has a system. He always talks about a system, very specific, a system. Oftentimes, people can give you, hey, you need to do this or you need to do that, and bullet points and stuff like that. But his message, if you will, is to plug into a system, plug into his system, and trust me, the system works.
Wow. That's a great testimony. So what made the opportunity for Zanzibar so appealing? What made it appealing for you? Like, what made you want to invest in it?
So it's kind of funny that you asked that question, because originally, I kind of thought about it when he first talked about it, when I first heard it and everything. But it was just one of those things. Maybe later. But so kind of, and my story is kind of interesting. So the way that I came into this is back in October of last year, I obtained my Part 107 drone certification, FAA Part 107 drone certification. So I'm fully certified to fly drones commercially in the United States and really worldwide.
Okay.
So being that, that DJ and the team had already been here, I've seen some of the content and everything. And my thing so I actually work behind the scenes in different things that I do. I work behind the scenes, behind the camera, audio, all that stuff. So I'm a very much, technical, behind the scenes person and everything. And so my idea of coming on this trip was, hey, I can, go on the trip and everything and provide a service. Being that I'm a certified drone pilot, which you have to have in order to be able to fly commercially.
Right.
So I hit DJ up, texted him, hey, you got a few minutes to talk? He hit me up. And, we basically, I told him, I said, hey, I just went through this drone certification program. I'm fully certified, can send you my information, would like to be a part of Zanzibar. So that's actually how I got involved in this project. Okay. So it wasn't like, I'm interested in real estate. It was, I'm actually kind of came in as a behind the scenes / content person, of being someone that can offer services to be able to help the team out and everything to push the program.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. So, and I love the fact that you are not somebody who just jumped on this and you're just starting. You're somebody that has been with DJ for a while. So, you like, it's someone you definitely trust. And a lot of us aren't going to be in business or participate or work with anybody that we can't trust. So,
right.
You're proof that the system works, that that everything that you gain and learn just from being a part of and being a client of his companies, like, this is real deal stuff. This is nothing that's going to put you on the wrong side of the coin that we're trying to get on. This is definitely something that can lead you to, financial freedom.
Right.
That is really awesome. So what was like one of the top things you've been enjoying right now in Zanzibar?
So interestingly enough, I've been, behind the scenes pretty much the whole entire time since I arrived. But I think for me, in addition to, the properties and everything, but also the history.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is knowing history and knowing, things that happen and everything. We're actually, like, right now, in my opinion, we're in a very historical time where we have an opportunity to be able to do something that's never been done before. And what kind of put that into perspective was yesterday we went to the Spice Farm, and to hear our tour guide, kind of give history of the Spice Farm and the land and everything, and just some of the things that have happened over time and everything. That really just kind of put everything into perspective for me.
I love it. I would definitely love it. So from your experience, what would be that one thing you would tell anyone interested, like who has the interest but needs that extra push to go forward, what would you tell them?
Like Tajir said before, just hit that link.
Hit the link.
Hit the link. Hit the link.
All right, y'all. It's nothing else that we can say, but hit the link. Make sure you're in the masterclass. And all the answers that you're looking for are going to be answered. And here, these people are proof that this is something big. They're right there in Zanzibar from America, and they're telling you this is the place you need to be. And like I've always said since we started doing this live stream, if I had the opportunity to invest in Hollywood when they started, Las Vegas when they started, I would jump on it now. And they're about to do the same thing here in Africa. So this is something you definitely need to be a part of. You got to click the link in the description box. It will be here shortly, and sign up for this free masterclass. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna turn it back over to the DJ.
Okay.
All right, AZ.
Hey,
DJ. The proof
hey.
is in the pudding.
The
I don't know
proof
if you
is
can
in
hear
the
the
pudding.
waves.
You didn't
Hey,
even
like,
have to say
give me some light
anything.
right
They
here.
said it all.
Give me some light right here. I tried to do this with you earlier. I know you was wide in the morning, but hopefully you can see a little bit, but hopefully you can hear the waves.
Yes, I could definitely hear the waves for sure.
Yeah. So, right now, it's 7:30 p.m. here in beautiful Zanzibar, and actually we are at our partner. I want to put the emphasis on this. What separates us from everybody else? Not only do we provide the practicing of cooperative economics, which means we work with our people to help us get better in life. We leave our egos at the door.
Right.
Number two, we leverage our professional network. Again, I've been in business for over 25 years. I'm not some newbie. I don't need to be on YouTube. I don't need to be on IG because I own a real foundational business.
Right.
Okay. We just celebrated 20 years in business, December 27th of 2022. I opened up my doors December 27th of 2002. AZ, I have personally sat down with over 40,000 people in the professional middle class that look just like you, me, Isaiah, Financially Free D, Tajir, and Cynthia. So ain't nothing new under the sun. So if you're listening to me, you're listening to an expert that has the real fruit on the tree. I have equity and ownership. And number three, I created a system that's a certified, foundationally solid ecosystem that took me not 2 to 5 weeks, not 2 to 5 months, not 2 to 5 years, but took me 12 to 15 years to actually make it duplicatable, just like McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It definitely does.
So when I say that to people, and when you hear Isaiah say, hit the link, when you hear Tajir say, hit the link, when you hear Cynthia say, hit the link, when you hear Financially Free D say, hit the link, what do you have to lose? Here's what you got to lose. When you're following people who are consultants that own nothing, have no equity, and the deal goes awry, they get a fee and they're in the win. Before I even bring anything to anybody, it's 12 to 18 months before I even introduce it to them, because I already have invested my money, my time, found the experts, vetted them. This is my 4th trip to Zanzibar. This is Isaiah's 1st trip. This is Tajir's 2nd trip. Financially Free D, 2nd trip. I came over here by myself the first time on a trip that was a bucket list trip. And then I realized that there was an opportunity to grab the tiger by the tail. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put my money, put my reputation on the line before anybody else. And then the next year, I realized this was a great opportunity to support Africans and keep Africa for Africans. The second thing, we're partnering with business owners over here, and we're providing our commerce, our expertise in the capitalistic world that America is number one. We're bringing that to the table. And number three, we're empowering them to have ownership with us equally, instead of the other people who don't look like us, AZ, that are offering them jobs. I'm going to put the emphasis, jobs. We're giving them equity and ownership in their own country, and that levels the playing field. So if you're watching this live and you're contemplating, thinking, is this real? Then I challenge you, if you're looking for really success with real experts, you'll hit that link, and then we'll prove to you that the fruit's on the tree. And I'm going to leave you with this. If you want to vet me, I encourage you to. So you know how you vet me? You check my resume. You ask yourself a question. Why did Chase Bank sponsor my corporation last year, and we took 358 professionals like the ones you saw on this live and allowed us to show them how to find $42 million worth of assets that they didn't even know they had? Why did the Montgomery Regional Airport in Alabama allow my company to do all the financial education open enrollments for them in October of 2020? You know why, AZ? Because I'm the best in the middle class in America and now in Zanzibar. So this ain't a brag, like Muhammad Ali said, which comes from your home state, right?
Right.
If you done it and you help the people, it is the truth. So that's all I want the people to know. And regardless, if you never see me again, if you have hope deferred without a system, you're going to have nothing but empty feelings. But if you find the right person with the right system and your heart is full of love, respect, honor, you can create significance in somebody's life that you can be an actual wind underneath their wings. That's what it's all about, AZ.
I love it. I love it. This is a super amazing. I thank you for taking the time to speak with our platform while you guys are on vacation, even though it's like work vacation, but it's still a vacation anytime you near and you hearing beaches. But thank you for the opportunity for coming on here and just again giving my platform an opportunity to create that financial wealth and giving them real live like substance that they can actually use and apply. And just being able to offer this masterclass that is going to change your entire life. Just thank you so much for taking the time to share this opportunity with my platform, because I know it is well needed and everybody is, looking to jump on something new.
Absolutely. I want to thank you for giving me the privilege and the opportunity to be on your platform. And I just want to leave you guys with 3 things. Number 1, practice cooperative economics in your community. Number 2, leverage your professional network. Number 3, plug into a proven ecosystem. And number 4 and 5, it has to have equity and ownership. And when you put all 5 of those together, AZ, you will become part of the Pom Pom Lifestyle movement. Plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the Beaches of the World Club live from Zanzibar. God bless, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you again for the opportunity. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Peace.